Hello, future motorcycle technicians and enthusiasts. Welcome to a crucial module in your journey, understanding the beating heart of every motorcycle, its engine. Today, we're going to demystify the principles of operation for both two-stroke and four-stroke internal combustion engines, and then dive deep into the essential characteristics of engine lubricating fluids. This knowledge is fundamental to diagnostics, maintenance, and performance tuning. Let's start with the fundamental difference between two-stroke and four-stroke engines. Both are internal combustion engines, meaning they generate power by burning fuel inside a combustion chamber. However, they achieve this power stroke in different ways. First, the two-stroke engine. As the name suggests, it completes an entire power cycle in just two movements of the piston, one up and one down, corresponding to one revolution of the crankshaft. It's known for its simplicity, lighter weight, and high power-to-weight ratio, which is why it's popular in smaller dirt bikes, chainsaws, and older motorcycles. Let's break down its operation. Stroke 1, upward stroke, compression and intake. As the piston moves up, it compresses the fuel-air mixture in the combustion chamber. Simultaneously, a vacuum is created below the piston, drawing a fresh fuel-air mixture from the carburetor or fuel injection system into the crankcase through the intake port. Stroke 2, downward stroke, power and exhaust. At the top of the stroke, the spark plug ignites the compressed mixture, forcing the piston down. This is the power stroke. As the piston descends, it first uncovers the exhaust port, allowing spent exhaust gases to exit. Then it uncovers the transfer ports, allowing the fresh fuel-air mixture from the crankcase to enter the combustion chamber, pushing out more exhaust gases. Notice there are no complex valves like in a four-stroke. The ports in the cylinder wall handle the gas exchange. A key characteristic is that the lubrication for the engine oil, is typically mixed directly with the fuel, meaning some oil is burned during combustion. Now, the four-stroke engine, the most common type found in modern motorcycles due to its efficiency, lower emissions, and smoother operation. It requires four distinct movements of the piston, two up, two down, for one complete power cycle or two revolutions of the crankshaft. Here are the four strokes. Stroke 1, intake. The piston moves down and the intake valve opens, drawing in the fuel-air mixture. The exhaust valve remains closed. Stroke 2, compression. Both intake and exhaust valves close. The piston moves up, compressing the fuel-air mixture in the combustion chamber. Stroke 3, power combustion. At the top of the compression stroke, the spark plug ignites the compressed mixture, forcing the piston down. This is the power stroke. Both valves remain closed. Stroke 4, exhaust. The piston moves up again, and the exhaust valve opens, pushing the spent exhaust gases out of the cylinder. The intake valve remains closed. Four-stroke engines have a dedicated lubrication system with a sump or oil reservoir and an oil pump that circulates oil throughout the engine, separate from the fuel. This separation contributes to cleaner burning and better efficiency. Regardless of engine type, lubricating fluids or engine oils are absolutely critical. They are the lifeblood of your engine, performing several vital functions. The primary function is lubrication itself, reducing friction and wear between moving metal parts like the piston rings, cylinder walls, bearings, and camshafts. Without proper lubrication, these components would quickly overheat and seize, leading to catastrophic engine failure. Beyond lubrication, engine oil also acts as a coolant, dissipating heat away from engine components. It helps seal the combustion chamber by filling tiny gaps between the piston rings and cylinder walls, ensuring maximum compression. It cleans, carrying away contaminants and sludge to the oil filter, and it prevents corrosion by forming a protective film on metal surfaces. When choosing engine oil, understanding its characteristics and specifications is paramount. The most commonly emphasized technical vocabulary here includes viscosity. This is perhaps the most important characteristic. It refers to the oil's resistance to flow. We measure it using the SAE viscosity rating, for example, 10W40. The W stands for winter, indicating its viscosity at cold temperatures. The first number represents its cold start viscosity, while the second number represents its viscosity at operating temperature. A lower W number means better cold start flow, crucial for initial engine protection. API service classification. This standard defines the performance levels for engine oils. For gasoline engines, it starts with an S, API SN, API SP. The higher the second letter, the more advanced the oil's performance and protection. JSO classification. Specifically for motorcycles, especially those with wet clutches, the JASO MA ratings are crucial. JASO MA indicates suitable friction characteristics for wet clutches, preventing clutch slippage. JASO MB is for engines where the clutch is separate, or for scooters, and provides better fuel economy. Synthetic, semi-synthetic, and conventional oil. Conventional oil is derived directly from crude oil. It's the most basic and least expensive. Semi-synthetic is a mix of conventional and synthetic base oils, offering improved performance at moderate cost. Synthetic oil is chemically engineered for superior performance, offering better high-temperature stability and cold flow properties. It provides the best protection, especially for high-performance engines. Regular oil changes, along with oil filter replacement, are the cornerstone of preventive maintenance. Ignoring this can lead to sludge buildup, increased friction, and ultimately costly engine repairs. Understanding these principles isn't just theory. It's practical knowledge that differentiates a good technician from a great one. It empowers you to diagnose issues, recommend maintenance, and ensure longevity and peak performance of every motorcycle.